in the Bible. And how about this word? This is addressed to wives, but it sure isn't just exclusive of them. Tells them to be obedient to their own husbands, not to the other lady's husband, to their own. Let them be, but let it be the hidden man of the heart, which is not corruptible, even the ornament of a meek. The ornament, here's some spiritual jewelry you want to be able to buy. A meek and a quiet spirit. Well, what's God think of a meek and a quiet spirit? Does he think, well, it can't be that way. People take advantage of you. You get that meek and quiet spirit, people take advantage of you, walk all over you. You got to be assertive. You got to women's rights. We got to have this. Children's rights. We got to have this. We got to have laws passed so we can speak. Oh, meek and a quiet spirit, which are in the sight of God of great price. Why? Because a person like that's trusting God. That's why. I'm showing you here that through grace you can have a personal quietness. You can study to be quiet yourself or master it yourself to possess a meek and a quiet spirit. We just want wives to be. I'm kind of jealous for they have that too. Meek and a quiet spirit. Meek means you're like a very strong horse, but you're easily directed. You can be a horse that's got to have a bit in your mouth and a bridle and just kind of have to yank on you all the time. Get you to do anything, you got to make it hurt if you don't. But a meek horse is one you just say right, left, or G and haw. You just say the word and the horse does it. That's a meek and a quiet spirit. Now, quietness, we shouldn't forget, is conducive to joy. It kind of makes for joyfulness. Psalm 107:30. Then shall they be glad because they be quiet. It's worth it, isn't it? You go to bed at night, you lay your head down and you're quiet. Doesn't it make for joy? Just tell me the truth. Doesn't it make for joy? They shall be joyful, glad, because they're quiet. So, that is, in that condition, he brings them to the desired haven. I guess it's possible to go to heaven kicking all the way, but I'm not sure. I don't want to bank on that. I don't want to bank on going to heaven with just trouble all the time. I like to be brought to the desired haven in a state of gladness and quietness. See, God will give you heaven to go to heaven in if you let him. He gave you a foretaste, as Fanny Crosby said, a foretaste of glory divine, and that quietness is all involved in that. Even during chastisement, a person can be quiet. Yeah. Here's a word from Jeremiah, Lamentations. Whole book written about lamenting. This book will teach you how to lament. It isn't by saying, woe is me. That's not proper lamentation. It is good that a man should both hope and quietly wait for salvation, for the salvation of the Lord. Quietly. So Israel being chastened. I mean, it was pretty bad. Some of the women had to eat their own children. The famine was so bad, they ate their own children. The city was in desolation, danger all around. Quietly wait. So if the hand of the Lord is upon you, David spoke about the hand of the Lord being heavily upon him. Heavily upon him. Sometimes the hand of the Lord's heavy on you. Can't get away from it. What do? Quietly. Put your hand on your mouth, quietly. Wait for the salvation of the Lord. During chastisement, see, quietness. And you don't want to forget, brethren, this word about Jesus. He's called the Prince of Peace. Isaiah 9:6. That is, he dispenses it. Yeah, that's right. He's the prince of it. He dispenses it and he maintains it. And if you maintain your connection with Jesus, he'll maintain your peace. That's how it works. Now, the effect of trouble and agitation upon the soul confirms the blessedness of quietness. See, you should know this by experience. And just as surely as much is forfeited by remaining in a troublesome state, You lose a lot of things. When you're in a troubled state, your soul becomes like a sieve. Everything kind of drains. That's why you got to get an abundance coming in. See, sometimes you have to, the input has to be in great proportions. It has to be abundant coming in, a lot coming in, because a lot's going out in trouble. Trouble absorbs a lot of your grace. It takes a lot of grace to go through troubles. That means you got to have a lot coming in. What I'm saying is that to maintain quietness sometimes takes a gargantuan input of grace and peace and gospel and things of this sort. But just as surely as you lose a lot in trouble, you get a lot in peace or quietness. So I'll leave you with the words to pursue quietness, which has to do with assurance and confidence and peace. To pursue this, and God will bless you with it. Amen. And make you strong.